of 5 and has once been third, so you may think he's overwhelming leader, but it's not the case because Robert Sosolinch is just 18 points behind him. Here is the starting grid. Risto Sirg in 5th, best Estonian driver. Rudi Reinomägi, number 80, is proper rookie. Then lady driver Anja Navitina in row 5. And then starting from row 6, ABC race drivers. Sandis Laube rolled his car in Riga, but he's back here. And Artur Stanilevski is, as I said, the series leader in ABC race, will start last. And talking about the grid in ABC, the second race for them, the grid will be reversed, so Danilevskis will enjoy the pole position there. And 15 minutes will be the race duration for these smallest classes. And one more interesting detail, they are using different tires. V1600 is on non-Kang AR1 tires, and they're actually universal, but semi-slicks, and if it gets slippery, they will be really slippery, but they have to use it. On the contrary, ABC race cars tires work much better in wet conditions, and it means we have seen, for example, in Kaunas we saw how fastest ABC race cars were overtaking much faster V1600 cars, but it was only due to the weather conditions on the wet track. So let's see, it's 11:40 now. We have had little delays due to the crashes on the track, but we are more or less on the schedule, and little drizzle is continuing. It's not completely dry, although you can't see it on your screens. Now everything seems to be ready for the first start. We can see the start lights, what they are telling us about how much time we have left, but it shouldn't be too long. And yes, mechanics are already leaving the grid, so the warm-up lap can start in few minutes. Mareks Matvejevs, number 52, starting from pole. Arvids Rumbens also in front row. And Oskars has joined us in commentary booth as well.
Yes, I definitely have. And guys, I hope you are ready, because we're definitely ready for the race one of this beautiful weekend.
Yeah, beautiful is relative term. We have a summer race, but as you mentioned in your grid walk, Estonian summer, it's typical Estonian summer.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect next. But I can show you weather forecast. Are you prepared for it?
Okay, I'm guessing there's no good news coming towards us.
It's again, it's relative. It's rain is coming.
Okay.
We are looking at we can't show you unfortunately, but we are looking at the radar picture, and there are huge rain clouds are coming in from west.
Well, okay, that's good news for all.
Oh, Janis Traupe is on the track number 7. That's a good news. That's a really good news, because he rolled his car. I was almost sure he can't start. But
You can see the signs of the roll, of course, on the roof, but the car is going. That's good news.
He was very masterful in rolling the car.
Okay.
Car was you see, it's almost almost can't see it has rolled.
Exactly, especially from the distance. But I was saying it's good news for all the spectators that have joined us on the live stream, because obviously you are comfortable at your home in your sofa near a computer or a screen, and obviously, yeah, we would welcome you here. But I don't think it's a good idea to get wet. Although they're saying, Thomas, there's not a bad weather. There's inappropriate clothing, right?
Yeah, right.
So if your guys are prepared, then you're more than welcome to the Porsche Ring in Pärnu in Estonia for the Pärnu summer race, as we are getting ready for the first race of the weekend, and the guys are warming up, or at least trying to warm up the tires right now.
So Marek Matveevs was the winner of qualification, and he was almost 0.7 seconds faster than Arvids Rumens. So it's a huge gap, and of course, having won all 5 races this year, you can say he's a hot favorite here.
Definitely, and especially with all the experience Marek has behind a racing car wheel, it just makes sense. He still has the skill and the nerve to actually be fast out there. So good luck, obviously, to all of the drivers this weekend. It's definitely going to be a show to watch, so make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be covering the weekend, or basically the whole day today with the live stream, and fingers crossed. We'll see. I mean, with the rain, Thomas, it's always a tricky situation. I've spoken to so many drivers, actually, and some of them actually admit that either they don't care if it's rainy or dry, or they prefer rain, because then in rainy conditions, it's all about the skill, not the car power.
Yeah, and on the other side, yeah, it's how to say it neutralizes your car's shortcomings.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, if you are not feeling so confident in wet conditions, it also amplifies the gaps. So you are losing more. But if you feel confident, then you get wings.
Yeah, you get
when
gain a lot.
Raining.
Exactly. And also, I've heard that some of the teams, of course, have the setups ready as well for the rainy and wet and slippery conditions as well for the dry ones. So it's always a gamble. Right now, the rain looks like it has stopped. So that's good news for the first group for the first race of this weekend.
Cars seems to be all right now on the grid. Do we see green flag? No green flag shown at the background, but anyway, everything is ready for the first race of Pärnu Summer Race 2025. And here we go. Almost not lights here. See, where are the start? Here they are.
So we're just seconds away.
And here we go.
Exactly. It's
and now Rizagafolovs had terrible start. He lost probably several positions, or he's going to lose. But Matveevs took the lead in front of Rumens, as expected.
Rumens, of course, is trying to keep up with Matveevs right now. And in the background, there's the fight between the 2 Yaris and a Civic. So Agafonov's...
he had a terrible start, but didn't lose any places. He was third, and he's still in third.
Probably got a bit lucky in the traffic. Now you can see the two cars fighting for the third. No.
Agafonovs.
What a save! What a save by Matveevs, only losing out right now 2 positions. But another spin in the background for the Ford Fiesta. This is unbelievable. Well,
so Emil Stagovic was another spinner. It was really miracle what Matveevs performed.
Now we have to watch now for Matveevs trying to get back the positions.
Let's watch what happens in turn 11, because it may be also very slippery place.
Matveevs already gained a position back. Oh, and there's another spin.
And it's Straupe exactly the place where he rolled.
What a trauma in the first lap of the race. Unbelievable. And of course, Matveevs is now trying to do his best. By the way, he's leaving some debris or some piece of grass and mud on the truck on his way through the first lap. So it just shows you how difficult the conditions are when the rain comes down.
Now Agafonov's lost a place to Ozols. It's so they are now second and third, and Matveyevs is still the leader despite losing
two positions
two
and getting him
positions
back
in
in one lap. Amazing. All right, now the rain gets heavier. Just as I said that it has stopped, it actually got heavier.
Now, now it's proper rain here,
yeah,
not
so
drizzle anymore.
this is going to be a fun race to watch.
And let's see, where are the ABC cars? Because under those circumstances on the wet track, they at one point they get faster than V1600s.
By the way, me and Arturs, we actually had a chat behind the cameras with Attis Veismanis, and I think Attis was the one who said there's not going to be any rain. Like, he was so confident there's not going to be. So Attis Veismanis, if you're watching this now, sorry, dude.
Oh, that is clash in ABC.
Another one.
And Arturs Danilevskis, who started from the back in ABCs, he's now second in his class.
He started from P20. P20.
And now he should be in P11, but of course they're counting on the positions in their respective classes. So that's what's important. But let's see. I am almost ready to bet that Danilevskis is going to catch some V1600 cars and left them behind.
Let's see what happens. So basically now at least they have sort of coped with the conditions right now. They did the first lap, realized where it's slippery, where you can brake early or need to brake early, or you can brake late. So there should be at least no drama. And as I mentioned,
and
no drama. There's another car in the grass right now. I think it's turn 11.
Yeah, out of our
it just gets crazier and crazier.
But
the location of the studio is actually really good because we can see half of the track from here.
Yeah, it's you can see.
Oh, you can't see behind the...
I can see. I'm behind the screen. Oh, anyway, we have Oscars is my eyes in some sense. Anyway, Matveyevs is now almost 3 seconds in front of Ozols, then Agafonovs, Rudmiesis, and Risto Sirk, the best of non-Latvians, the best of Estonians, it means, because out of all those drivers, everybody bar 2 are Latvians, and you have 2 Estonians, Risto Sirk in 5th, and where is Rudi Reino? In 6th, just behind him.
So, in the previous lap, it was Krister Salic who had a spin and ended up in the grass, and he's now back on track. So we haven't lost any cars. That's good. That's already good news.
That's always good news, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's not slippery enough for ABC cars to start to make some...
Oh, no.
And it was Ozons who hit the back.
Viesturs was going for a move. He tried to sneak into the inside and sneak up, but he misjudged the braking point, and obviously not to hit the other car. There was no way out of it.
And did we see how on earth Rumbans has lost so many places? He went off somewhere. We didn't notice when and where it happened. So there, yeah, that's lead group is decimating itself little by little. But I think now Danilevskis is already catching the last V1600 cars. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Anja Navitina and Janis Traupe, they are first to be caught. You can't see them yet. Here they go in the backside. And there is Danilevskis, already the leader in ABCs, coming in his old small Peugeot, but very fast Peugeot.
Yeah, meanwhile, Anja Navitina is trying to defend right now her position. Now, she's doing really well, to be honest. It's her first proper season in circuit racing, and I might say she's probably one of the most active drivers in social media, reporting from each of the races before and after. So she's doing well. At least that is really, really good.
I suspect Straupe has got her.
Yeah, that's definitely Janis Straupe behind her
Yeah,
back.
now, yeah, they have swapped the positions. Straupe is now turn 9 and Nitina as well. And Danilevskis is the first ABC race cars as 4th lap is underway. And Emil Staugavins is coming in his yellow Fiesta.
Also after a spin in the first few laps. So
will be really difficult for him because he's how far back from beating some at least 5 seconds, I would say. But let's see. It's just 7 minutes passed since the start, so 8 minutes still to go, and maybe he can do something. Yeah, he certainly can, because he's closing in. He's closing into the back marker, so his class. Meanwhile, Matveyev's and the other leaders have already completed 4 laps, and Matveyev's lead over Agafonov's is now over 5 seconds. And Estonian drivers 4th and 5th, as some dramas have occurred in front of them. They have gained positions. And this is about places in ABC class. Artur Sloch in front, and Sandis. No, is it Sandislauba number 60? No, it's not. It's
Skirmanis. Yeah, exactly.
Sandislauba should be number 6 or 60. And now you see, Stabovich has almost caught Artur, so ABC cars are not still fast enough. It means it's not very wet outside.
The good thing that's actually quite windy, so the track dries out a bit faster than it would be without the wind. So
yeah, you can see what the trees are doing in the background. So wind is really strong here. No. Overtaking, it was Lodge going for Ozolins, but it didn't happen. Now it happens.
Ooh, okay, here we
go.
go.
Out of turn 11, and Ozolins tries to retaliate into turn 12 on the outside.
They're so close to each other. The 3 cars now go
and Skirmanis
bumper
is
to
there
bumper.
as well.
He's trying to sneak up on the inside. Oh, here you go, another maneuver. Nice.
So Lodge was
fantastic execution.
Yeah, but Lodge
See
was,
if
I would say,
we lost them. Oh, no. Please show us the fight.
And yeah, number 3, Artur Lodge is still in front in this battle.
This is beautiful.
Who is Karlis Ozolins and Karlis Robert Ozolins, sorry, and Karlis Skirmanis. They are still together all through turn 3 now. It merges into turn 4 and merges into turn 5. Actually, you don't notice it for those cars, especially. It's full throttle here.
And this is really interesting. Robert Ozolins actually has to do 2 things simultaneously. He has to defend and also attack. So to be in the mix in the sandwich is always nerve-wracking.
Yeah, for sure. But it's we saw he actually executed very good maneuver into turn 12. But then somehow managed to turn 14, sorry. But then somehow managed to lose the position again. Meanwhile, Matveyevs is taking it easy, I would say. The gap is growing against Agafonov's as well. But just... And what I can see, Janis Straupe has set the fastest lap. Now Matveyevs took it over, but...
Straupe is on a mission.
Yeah, for sure.
And here we go. There's action again, so pretty much the same place. Now,
Ozolins.
this time Ozolins.
But he must cover the inside.
And he can't, or he can. No, he definitely can. Perfect. So this was well planned.
Whoa.
Oh no!
Lodge saved this move somehow,
But lost a lot of speed.
But no
and Skirmanis is definitely on his tail, trying to jump on the inside. And let's see what happens. They're going almost side by side, but not quite. What a battle.
So Ozolins got what he wanted and made a gap instantly.
And we have 3.5 minutes left on the race time already. The time passed so quickly, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of actually, despite being those cars, being the slowest on the track, but I would say they probably, okay, I'm not talking about BMW's main, they usually also produce some good entertainment, but these races, ABC and V1600, have really good entertainment.
They always put up such a good show, that is for sure. It's always been like that, and now we can see that Skirmanis is desperately trying to gain at least one position over Lodge, and so far he's not succeeding. Now, Thomas, I will be heading towards to the Parc Fermé.
Okay, and the interesting thing is that Janis Traupa has almost caught the group in front of him. There are 3 cars, Arvids Rumbens, Raimond Satsurs, and yeah, 2 or 3 cars, actually 2 cars, yeah, in front of him. But this battle between 2 Toyota Yaris's in ABC race is still going on. Magnus Keleman is in front of Artur Lodge. We have 2.5 minutes to go. It means probably 2 laps.
Yeah, and I will be talking to the drivers after the race, so let's see what they can tell us all about the drama in race 1.
Okay. So here we go. This group of 3 is still in the picture. Lodge finally. Still almost, and Lodge goes very wide through turn 3, but manages to get back onto the tarmac. And here you can see what happened, how the gap progressed instantly after that lead-off. And Arvids Rumbens has now set the fastest lap, so certainly leader Marek Matvejevs is not rushing here. His lead over Nauris Agafonos was 7.8 seconds 1 lap ago. Now it has probably grown even more. Yes, to 8.7 seconds, as they have completed 8 laps, and the final lap should be underway now because there is a little bit more than 1 minute still left. And yes, Traupa has overtaken Satsurs, but Rumbens, who got the fastest lap of the race, is now too far for him. And what Daugavish can do when he gets Vitinia, certainly not if Vitinia stays on the track. So that spin in the beginning of the race was very expensive for Daugavish. This battling pair, battling trio, as well. Changes here, all 3 Lodges closer to Skirmanis. Very much closer here, but again runs a little bit too wide through turn 3 and loses out to that. Here they go. Either Marek Matvejevs has taken the best lap to his name again. Here he comes. It will be, yeah, it's final lap for him. And Marek Matvejevs has won first race at Pärnu summer race in V1600. Now it's Agafonos came over line in second. Kaspars Rutmies is third, Mr. Sil 4th, William 5th, Mr. Sosa 6th, Arvids Rumbens 7th, Janis Traupa will take, actually he already took 8th place. Good performance after his disastrous qualification. Then Raimond Satsurs 9th, Anna Vitinia 10th, and Emil Daugavish will be 11th and last in V1600. And Artur Stanilevskis will take the victory in ABC racing from and Robert Sozonic. So that battle actually we saw between 3 cars was for third positions, the position in their class. Not just battle, but for a podium position. So that was our first race. Saw the weather changing the start was almost dry, then there were some surprises on the opening lap. Some places the track were really slippery. We saw a few spins. Marek Matvea's poleman and the eventual winner was one of those who spun on the opening lap. Lost 2 positions, but despite that, still finished the opening lap in the lead. So in the end, his lead over Agafonov second was almost exactly 9 seconds, so overwhelming victory. So that's all for race number 1. Race number 2 will be for BMW 325, if I'm not very much mistaken. Yes, I am mistaken, because the race number 2 will be for BaTCC 1, 2 and 3 classes, and only then we will go to BMWs. Where are my paper? Where? .12:10 will be the start of the next race, and meanwhile Oscars should be somewhere near the Parc Fermé and trying to talk with drivers just finishing the race. Actually, some cars are still
all right, guys, here we are at the Parc Fermé after race 1. Now, obviously, the leaders have gone through the scrutineering. They have to weight the cars. We have Marek Matvei as the winner of the race with a lot of drama. As you can see, there's a lot of dust. Not dust, actually. That's mud on the car, and that is from the spin, or half a spin, actually, in the very first corners of the race. We'll see Marek's out. Meanwhile, Agafonos is out of the car as well. Congratulations, guys. Well, good job, but obviously not without the drama on the first race and wet conditions. How was it?
I think a wet race by default goes with drama. Wet race equals drama. First lap, Marek's got away, and before the parabolica, he's completely spun. The onboard should be fun, Then fights all over the place. Somebody hit me in the back quite hard before braking, so it was fun first couple of laps. Managed to get seconds. Marek, as always, got away.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching it all on the live stream, and obviously every single lap there was something going on. So totally 100% agree with the drama. Now, it's still a long run. It's only the first race. There's a mission, and we have bad news to you. The weather forecast is not good.
Actually, before this season, I used to always, pray and hope that there's no rain. But the more you drive it, the more fun it is. It's like an equalizer, a possibility that something goes crazy, like Marek's spun, for example. It was quite a hard spin. Any other driver, I'm sure, wouldn't continue the race or would continue from the last, and then it would be race over.
Yeah. All right, best of luck on the next race. See you out there in the track.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Cheers. All right, let's go have a chat with Vestur Sozols. That's Marek Matvejovs now resting, having some water. Congratulations, apsveic, super brauciens. Tas principā vairāk arī neko nepazīstamo.
Okay, es forši, ka viss nofinšēja.
Ideāli, vai ne? All right, Marek says it's such a good thing everyone actually finished. Now, Vestur's definitely had a situation there, what we sometimes call the brown code or the brown flag. Did you or not?
Maybe.
I mean, hats off to you for all of the action there and fighting, obviously. Now, what happened before that turn? Did you misjudge the braking? Was it too slippery? What happened?
The which one? You
all right, so there were many situations.
Yeah, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe.
Okay.
In each corner, actually.
So, well, I think it's turn 11 in the beginning of the race, or the first half of the race.
Yeah.
You had a spun.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I a little bit touched Norris in the back.
Even I guess in cameras we couldn't tell.
I touched a little bit.
Aye.
And then you see other in the camera, in the live. So yeah. I don't know what's happened there because the pace was good actually at that moment, and now we're setting brake a little bit earlier. So I don't have there's some other options to do. So yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, you have every right to be frustrated a little bit, but then you have to keep your calm and cool as well, because it was only the first race. There's still job to do on the second one.
Yeah, of course. Let's see what other guys are doing with their lap times, and hoping for the next race.
Yeah, we wish you best of luck, of course. We'll see you out there in the racetrack now. What's the game plan now? And is the car okay, everything working, or you will do some changes in the setups?
No, for now it's good. In the quali I got some issue with the engine, and for now it's good.
All right, Super Wrestlers, thank you very much. Keep it going. Keep it going. So now you can see all the guys now talking to each other. I definitely want to talk to Janis Strope, by the way, because he actually managed to bring us some drama even before the start of the race. And now, I'll tell you what. There's been so many questions about the car, the roof, as you can see, all of these things. It's not supposed to look like that for the viewers, I can explain. But Janis, it's such a nice, I think, comeback and a feeling to get back in the car after such a dramatic event and just keep pushing and do what you love most, right?
Yeah, never give up, I would say. But a lot of events in 2 hours, so still have to cool down. The car is running on, I don't know, on the last meters probably. The engine is not well as well. But it is how it is. I came here to race and I got some racing. Unlucky spin to avoid the collision in the lap 1.
Yep.
And I think I had the pace to go with the faster guys. But
you did. I mean, we were just discussing with Thomas in the commentary booth that at one point you even beat Matveev's lap time and you set the fastest lap time and something like in the middle of the race. That just shows you the commitment you have in the car.
I had nothing to lose. I was spinning and went last on the track, so I said, fuck this shit.
Let's go.
Yeah,
pardon our French. Pardon our French.
Yeah, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, hats off to you, obviously, and I will keep my fingers crossed. I think that goes to all of the guys involved that your engine holds on, and we'll see you out there in the second race.
We'll see in a couple of hours. Let's hope it's good enough for 12 more laps, because in Riga I blew my last one, and then this one is after the upside down standing. It's like an old grandpa now.
Aye. All right, Janis, best of luck. We'll be cheering for you. So that's a wrap up basically from race 1 in the Pärnu. All of the cars are going through the scrutiny there. You can see the weights there. So everything has to be according to the books. Oh, there's Anna Virinja. Oh, we definitely have to talk to this lady here. Congratulations on what has been actually a dramatic race 1, but you survived.
I survived, but I didn't put into the second gear in the start, so I lost everything there, and then I just started to just testing the laps because some places are slippery, some places not so much. Then I just started to play with the car and just not happy, as you can see.
I would imagine, but I mean, every lap you do in a racetrack is a good lap. Whatever the time is, it's all in your account in the experience. And of course, looking at the guys having so much fun in the captions, I would say, in the front of you. Obviously, it's a crazy thing to actually witness a drama in every single race lap.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, drama is all the time there, but well, and they said that the girls are dramatic ones.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
All the boys did the drama this time.
Yeah, I'm
right.
clean. I'm clean
All
here.
right. So what's the strategy for race 2?
Well, I hope it's gonna be a dry race.
And I hope you will find the second gear in the start.
I hope I will find a second gear at the start. So because the lap times at the dry is pretty good, I would say, for me. So
well,
pray for the gods.
Yeah, I mean, Thomas in the commentary booth actually showed me the weather forecast. I don't want to stress you out,
I know,
but it does not look good.
I know, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah,
So
that's good attitude.
I know. I'm stressed AF, but I'm trying to stay positive.
All
so.
right, we wish you best of luck. We'll
Thanks.
definitely see you out there in the track, and fingers crossed, all right?
Thanks.
Super,
See you.
cheers. Thank you very much. Keep it going. So now that is a wrap-up, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that was race 1 from the Pärnu summer race here in beautiful Porsche ring, and it's ever-changing weather forecast, but nevertheless, it's still fun. It's still a lot of racing action, and we'll be now actually heading towards to the race number 2, a bit faster cars, and we'll see what the guys can deliver. So make sure you stay tuned wherever you're watching. See you out there.